Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome back. For those of you that are watching these messages after the live stream, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree, I'm a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, and there you will see all my links and all the information about myself, about my Patreon platform, and other information. Okay. That being said, if you want to take part in the live streams that I do from time to time on my channel, feel free to turn on. Actually, you need to subscribe and then turn on your notification bell and all notifications so that you are alerted whenever I have either new content or when I am on doing a live reading. Okay. That being said, let's take a look at who's here. I have more to share with you guys, but let me just give a quick round of hellos and make sure that you guys can hear me as well. Alrighty. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but in the background, you'll hear a pianist. As I told you, I live in a building that next door we have some amazing talent. All right, let's see. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Can you guys hear me? Hello. All righty. Okay, welcome everyone. All righty. Yep. Uh-oh. There you go. You guys can hear me. Hello, everyone. Get your numbers in check, okay? Put your numbers next to your names. Okay, put the number and then your name. And then I'm going to say hi to each and every one of you. But first, these messages are for new and current subscribers only. What your guides want. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. Like, this is the second time. I hope it doesn't interfere with the readings. For new and current subscribers only, what your guides want you to know. Okay, remember, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. My credentials are down below in the description box, as well as information if you are interested in a private one-to-one reading. And I also have my client testimonials down below in the description box, as well as in the chat. Please remember, if you're contacted for a reading, it's not me. I do not contact anyone for personal readings. So I allow potential clients to contact me, not the other way around. So don't get scammed, okay? That being said, let's jump into the legal disclaimers. Very important, okay, to review. Intuitive friends, remember that readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Okay, the free live readings for the YouTube, okay, I see I made a little boo-boo there. The live streamings for today are for new and current subscribers. And the question that I will be channeling today for 5 minutes is what your guides want you to know. What I didn't have enough space to write after that question is what your guides want you to know this week, okay? Which is June 9th through June 14th. So Monday through Saturday. All right. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. Now, remember, energies are, they don't have time. Wait, hold on one second. I wrote that really nice in all my other videos, and I just I never review it, but I should. Hold on one second. Just know that we all have different timelines, okay? So some of you may see it at the beginning of the week, the ending of the week, throughout the week, however that may be. Last but not least, please remember, you get yourself on a list, and if I call your name and you're not here, you're not present when I call your name, I will call the next person on the list, okay? That being said, let's say hello to Kaiser. Hello, Kaiser. Hi, Jana. Hello, Ed. Hi, Daniela. Hello, Haran. And yeah, there we go. All right, so let's get started. First and foremost, we have Ed. Welcome, Ed. Thank you so much for joining. I want to thank all of you who are here today. Please remember that when I call your name, and you're not present, I'm gonna skip to the next person. Okay. So hello. Hello. All right, Ed, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you are here, and we're gonna start the reading. Now, for those of you who are like, there is a lot that I do behind the scenes to get not only myself ready, but also my entire space ready and get my, chakras aligned. I do a lot. So, if you guys see that I just jump into the reading, it's because I've done like an hour preparation beforehand. Okay. So just kind of letting you know. All right. So these messages are for Ed. Okay, Ed, let's see what your guides want you to know this upcoming week, June 9th through June 14th. Okay, what do your guides want you to know? And if all of you can help whomever is a new subscriber, you guys could ask them if they're a new subscriber. And if they are, just let them know to put their number next to their name. That would greatly appreciate it. Because you guys know that once I'm in the flow of a reading, I'm in the flow of a reading. Okay? Give me 1 second here. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. Get myself situated here. All right, there we go. Make sure that my phone doesn't die out on me. All right. So Ed Garcia, what do your guides want you to know this upcoming week, June 9th through June 14th? Ed Garcia's guides, what do they want you to know? Okay. What do they want you to know this upcoming week? All right, let's see what's coming through for you. You have angelic protection, gorgeous energy here. This is really wonderful. I'm not saying that you should or you have to, or this is not aligned to any religion. This is not about religion. This is about spirituality and your own spiritual awareness. However, I am getting Saint Michael here, the energy of Saint Michael, however that may resonate for you, okay, whatever that may mean for you. But I'm definitely getting Saint Michael, Archangel Michael, okay. I'm getting here that your guides are definitely protecting you. They're making sure there's something here about your auric field. So if you've been feeling, or maybe this week, like, because this is what's coming up, right? This upcoming week, you may feel sometimes maybe even feeling like kind of like your auric shield is stronger, or like you're divinely protected. Like there's a sense here of being able to share or to express your thoughts clearer. Maybe even here be able to be more of a nurturing or compassionate listener. I'm also getting here just to be aware. And there may be people in your social circle, or there may be people at work, is how this is coming across, that they may talk about you behind your back, or there may be some things here that may be happening behind the scenes, but your guides want you to know that you don't need to worry about those things. Keep yourself in a higher vibration and energy. Don't fall into the gossip. Don't fall into, somebody aims low, you aim high. All right. So that's that type of energy that I'm getting here. Look at that attachment. You have attachment popping out of the deck here for you. And this is just a reminder here that at times, maybe even this upcoming week, due to the fact of the full moon energy that's happening on the 11th, which by the way, you mentioned as one of your your notes a little while ago. So thank you for the reminder. There may be some, and as you know, full moon energy, okay, Just like the moon, full moon affects the tides of the ocean. And this is a scientific fact. This is not a woo-woo, type of spiritual thing. This is scientifically shown and proven that the magnetic energy between the full moon, it does affect the water or the ocean. Okay. And remember, we're about what, 70, 80% ish esque water that could also pull on your energy as well. So just make sure that you don't end up diving into self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, anxiety, worries, or things of that nature. Okay. Be very, and remember, there could be people, and I said this a little while ago, I'll say this again because it's coming, like, please remind Ed. There could be people who may have that are two-faced, okay? But this is not for you to stress yourself about. This is for you to be in awareness of. You see what I'm saying? So again, be careful. There could be extra people in their feelings and their emotions, and feeling that full moon days before the full moon and a couple days after the full moon, where they may not, come out the right way. They might not say the nicest things. They may be a little bit on edge. There may be kind of a heightened fear or concern or anxiety or worry. That could be in regards to other people, that if you deal with like large groups of people or clients or customers. And this could also be talking about the two-face energy that I was getting at work. All right. So just keep aware. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What else do you need to know? And of course, I'm going to give you an advice. The sun, look at that. Higher vibrational energy all the way this upcoming week. Remember that things that happen, they don't happen to you. They happen for you, okay? They happen for you so that there could be here an energy of personal growth. There's a sense of you recharging yourself this week. I don't know if you are the type of person who works with the full moon energy, but I'm getting you recharging yourself at night in order to, in a way, glow or have this glow up during the day. There could be something here this upcoming week that you may be in the spotlight, that people may recognize, okay? There could be this kind of like focus on you, all right? I'm also getting here something with your eyes, okay? So if you do wear glasses or prescription lenses, or just like going outside in the sun, make sure that you are like covering, like, that you wear sunglasses. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that is really out there. But for whatever reason, there you go. Or it could be something here having to do with your eyesight. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Okay, it could be also people looking at you as well. There could be many people looking at you this upcoming week because you are glowing up. It could also be your aura. Remember that I talked about the aura at the top of the reading here with angelic protection. There could be this kind of like extra auric energy around you this upcoming week that others may be able to see, whether that is energetically or literally. You're going to be placed in a position, or you may have an opportunity for success and personal growth this upcoming week. Let's take a look at what advice your guides have for you for this upcoming week, June 9th through the 14th. Grounding is going to be very important. By the way, there are two cards here. Grounding is going to be of importance, and victim complex. Validation, confirmation of what I was talking about at the top of the reading with that attachment. Okay, we'll talk about this in a bit. But first, grounding, you're being called to solidify your foundation, the fluctuations of your mind. Remember, I just talked about the full moon energy and the way that the energy of the full moon fluctuates the currents and the tides of the ocean, the same way that it can pull your energy, our energy, all of us, okay? Because we are mostly made up of water. Okay, make sure that you stay up on the hydration also. The fluctuations of your mind have unsettled you or may potentially unsettle you this week, but the earth will provide the long-lasting support. Connect your body to the ground and feel the silent strength. Angelic protection here, validation, confirmation. silent strength flowing into you, helping you find your own solid base. Okay, so there you go. Last but not least, you have victim complex. Okay, now, remember that I said that there could be people around your energy field, or there could be people at your job that may talk, gossip. They may not have your best interest. This may be something that you may have been aware of, may have felt. If it's not at work, it could be within your social circle. So, again, it's just an awareness. But it's saying here that you may think, okay, that there are people against you, and this attitude attracts more hardships. So, in other words, even if that may be the case, even if there is someone who has backstabbed you, or you feel like there are people who are just waiting, for something to go wrong in your life, don't worry about them and don't focus on them. Remember, if they aim low, you aim high. So it says, stop self pity. Actively create happiness, and the flow of abundance will pour into your life. Okay, very much validation confirmation here on that sun card. So stay in high vibration, and I wish you the best of luck here. Okay, Ed, I hope these messages have been insightful. Ed, don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls, and I'll see you next time. All right, up next, who do we have as number 2? We have Daniela as number 2. Welcome, Daniela. And as I place all these cards back into the deck, Daniela, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're here. And for those of you who are watching, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, thank you so much, Ed, for the flowers and the bouquets. Greatly appreciate it. Hello, Daniela. Happy that you are here. Thank you so much. Just give me 2 seconds to get ready for your reading. For those of you who are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box or in the chat. Okay. If you are a new subscriber and you're watching, you're kind of like, should I, shouldn't I? Hey, listen, if you don't feel like participating today, that's fine. Subscribe to the channel and just know that there are times that I will be on and doing lives. Okay. So stay subscribed to the channel so that you can continue to get and also turn on your notifications so you can continue to get notifications when I am on. Okay. Also, I want to mention that I did post this live on the community post. So I really want to get you guys into the habit of looking at the community posts, because that is going to keep you kind of like knowing what's going on with the lives if you want to take part. Okay. I am going to bring Spiritual Sundays right back on to the, in rotation. So, there's just been a lot of things happening behind the scenes, and, things are moving along nicely, beautifully, and smoothly. All good things, though. So all good things. It's just that it's just been a lot of shuffling and moving things around. Okay. That being said, hello, Daniela. Welcome. Thank you so much, Daniela. For those of you who are new subscribers, feel free to subscribe and just add the number. You're going to have to take a look at the chat, because I don't know what, we're now on number 2, but take a look at the chat, see what other people's numbers are, and then you just place yourself as the next number after the last person. Okay. That being said, hello, Daniela. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see all of you. Haven't seen you guys in a while. I did do a reading before, but it was a whole different topic. But all right, Daniela, let's take a look here. What's coming through for you for this upcoming week? Okay, what is it that your guides want you to know for this week, June 9th, all the way through the 14th? Now, remember, this could expand always to, the following week after that. But we are focusing on this week. So anything urgent, anything that Daniela needs to know, now is the time for your guides to come through with their, oh, look at that. They're saying here there's something that you've been manifesting before, and that this week with this full moon that's coming up on the 11th, thank you, Ed, for reminding us. It's a great time for you to manifest. Remember that when we manifest in the present. So I am, or I have, even if you don't have it, you say you have it. You think of that energy as if you have it, and you have it. You know what I mean? So, okay, there we go. I was like, it's not ticking. So that's going to be very important for you. So if you do manifest, whatever you want to call it, some people call it manifestation, some people call it intention, some people call it prayer, other people are like, I'm in the state of being grounded, of meditation. However you want to word this is talking about your energy being very much connected to the intention of the things that you want to see, okay, to experience, to feel, and to make sure that you're not using don't or negative words in your manifestation. So, for example, let me give you an example. Let's say you're like, I don't want negative people around me. You change that statement around, just an example, and you say, I am always surrounded by higher vibrational people. You see what I'm saying? So shift those words around, because words are very powerful. Okay. So your guides are helping you. Okay. The universe is listening to your manifestations and to your wishes. Now remember, your intention is going to be very important, because when wherever the mind goes, energy flows. What you think about, you bring about, right? The law of resonance is real and it's important. So if you say something but you're not feeling it, it's not, because the universe only kind of listens, or not listens, but focuses on the energy that is at the highest. So if anxiety is at the highest, there you go. That's what you're going to be attracting. So stay in the energy of I am creator. Okay, there's a lot of beautiful affirmations and manifestation type of wordings on YouTube that you can listen to. 5 minutes in the daytime, 5 minutes at nighttime. And Pinterest has a lot of great daily affirmations and things like that. It could be as easy as a daily affirmation as well. Okay, so it could be that simple. But let's see what else is coming through for you. What do your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time? And they have here door to value. Okay, so valuing yourself. Okay, remembering the value that you give to others, remember the value that others give to you as well. There may be an opportunity that is lining up for you this upcoming week. There may be here a new beginning, or there could be here opportunities where there could be more tangible compensation opportunities, work, side hustle, opportunities for you to gain more tangible money or prosperity, but this could also be intangible as well. Okay. So that's going to be very important for you to remember this upcoming week. Things for career, there may be something here that you've been asking, wishing, hoping in regards to your career or job or financial security. Doesn't have to be finances, but it could be. I'm also getting here, this could be intangible, such as the areas of love, or maybe even spiritual journey. Something is starting to open up for you, okay? But you got to believe. You cannot let go of the belief that things are working in your favor, okay? That's going to give you, your intention is going to give the manifestation the stability that it needs and the energy that it needs for it to come in your direction. And if you look at this, these doors are opening this way. So they're opening towards you, okay? Not you moving towards it. So energy, your focus is going to be of utmost importance here, okay? So things can flow to you, but in order for things to flow towards you, there needs to be here an alignment of the law of resonance, your energy, and the belief, your faith that this will occur. Let's take a look here. What else is coming through for you? What else do your guides want you to know this upcoming week here, Daniela? And we have here the Four of Swords. Stop worrying. This upcoming week, your guides are like, stop worrying. Yes, there may be a little bit of fear, anxiety, or concern, especially with this full moon energy that's coming in. So that is to be expected, okay, in some way, shape, or form. We may either be experiencing this, or you may get into this energy that you're picking up you're noticing other people. Either way, the Four of Swords is saying here, stop thinking. You're burning yourself out. Okay. So you need a sense of peace and relaxation in your mind. Look at that with the 9 of Swords in the back. Yeah. Stop the worrying. Okay. Stop the worrying. Things are going to work in your favor. Okay. You got to believe it. Sometimes we do go through challenges so that we can outgrow certain patterns or certain phases as well. Okay. So the 4 of Swords is reminding you here that you may have a mental overload that needs to be put at rest this upcoming week. Okay, you gotta let go of the worries, my dear, because your guides are saying they see you, they hear you, they feel, they see this, they see the worry. This is why it's very important for you to, manifest in the correct energy, because if not, you're only going to bring more worries and more of that energy towards you. And you don't want to do that, right? So let's see. Last but not least, advice for you this week. It says, trust yourself. Okay, trust yourself. It says, you are called to show courage by trusting your own judgment. Many voices in life may try to make you doubt your choices this upcoming week, but only you truly understand your genuine desires. Each decision you make is a reflection of your self-trust. In order for you to trust yourself, you need to be in alignment. In order to be in alignment, you need to let go of the worries, self-sabotaging thoughts, of the limited beliefs this week so that you are able to open or attract the door to value. Okay, that being said, Daniela, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, and share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. I hope these messages have given you some insight for this upcoming week, and I hope to see you soon. Okay. There's a lot of tools and meditation or affirmations on YouTube that you can do throughout the week to help keep you in alignment. Okay. I also have, and this goes for all of you, I also have on my, as a matter of fact, let me see if I could bring it up for you guys. On my YouTube channel, I do have the Reiki, my long distance Reiki. Oh my God, I just got off and I hope it doesn't mess up me seeing the order, the numbers. Oh my God, I hope not. But I just did that so that I can share the link for those of you who need it. As you know, I'm also a Reiki practitioner. So, oh no, it didn't. Oh, nice seeing you again. But here you go, Daniela. This is for everyone, okay? For everyone to use. Just give it a thumbs up when you use it, and you could use it as often as you like, which is my long distance Reiki, okay? So there you go, long distance Reiki. A lot of people have found a lot of benefit using it, and use it as often as you like, there you go, long distance Reiki. So there you go. All right, thank you so much, Daniela. Who is up next? You love it. Okay, Daniela says, thanks so much. I tried it before and I love it. Okay, there you go. You could use it as many times as you'd like, okay? Okay, so Huron, are you here? Yes, you are. Welcome, Huron. Just stay there for a minute while I introduce myself to those of you who are visiting or are new to the channel. Welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just look down below in the description box, and also look at the in the chat. Okay, all the information is there. If you are new, subscribe to the channel. Stay subscribed so you could always know what's going on. Always take a look at the community tab. Okay, I'll have announcements. The announcements are going to come more regularly now. Okay, So just pay attention to that and turn on your notification bell to all notifications so that you are notified when I have new content or when I am doing a live stream. All right. That being said, we're now, let me just do this because I know that it may be a little confusing for those that are not. So we're now up to number 3, and that is Huron. Huron. Oop, I spelled it wrong. Huron. All right, there you go. All right, Huron, welcome. Welcome back. Let's take a look here at what is coming through for you for this upcoming week. What do your guides want you to know this upcoming week? Remember, this could be in any area of your life. It could be your career, your family. It could be in love. It could be in any area. It could be your spiritual development as well. Let's see what's coming through for you. What do your guides want you to know? All right, let's see. And we have here clear, cancel, and release. Clear, cancel, and release. Very important for you, Huron, this upcoming week, not to allow other people's situations, circumstances, challenges, obstacles, maybe even your own challenges, obstacles, or situations, okay, to let it affect you. Okay, it's very important. Where your mind goes, energy flows. And if you keep thinking about all the negative people or their negative actions, their negative words, or things that have hurt you, that have, stressed you out, then you're going to get more of that. So this is talking about keeping your energetic field very much open to higher positivity. And the way that you repel lower vibrational energy is by raising your vibration. Okay. So again, so if there's gossip going around or someone is talking, making comments or whatever, listen, keep it moving. This is also talking about what I'm feeling here, clearing and releasing things that are kind of in a way either blocked or stuck in your heart chakra. If you look at this angel's hands here being crossed, it's crossing right here in the heart space. So there could be some things that this upcoming week, due to that full moon that's coming in, that could be here a situation. Look at that, harmony and resolution. You got to stay in the higher vibration or energy. That full moon that's coming up on the 11th, and it could be different days depending where your location is in the world. Okay, so for some places it's the 11th, for other places another time or another date. But the point here is to be in the awareness of clearing anything that may be a little heavier, especially when the full moon is coming up. There's always days before and days after, and even the day of the full moon, where a little bit more of like anxiety and stresses tend to kind of pop up, especially if they're residual. This is also talking about you being very aware and being very present this upcoming week. Okay, so there may be either people, comments, situations that may be coming in your direction, and there's an energy here or a reminder that you are more powerful and stronger than anything that may kind of come as across as or seem like it's an obstacle or a challenge. Okay, so you have the power to pivot if you need to pivot. Okay, what was that? Truth. There may be some truths that are going to be revealed, or that you're going to learn, or that you may even share with others. It may be connected to your family or to your people in your social circle. Okay, so there may be some truths here that maybe you'll have to share, meaning being very clear about something, maybe even protecting or strengthening your boundaries, maybe to clearly express that, the fact of you strengthening your boundaries to those loved ones or to those people in your social circle who need a reminder. Okay, so people are not going to respect your boundaries until you ensure that you are being consistent with letting them know what your boundaries are. This could also be someone asking you something. Hey, listen, can you help me with this, that, and the other? And it's like, no, I can't. It could be as easy as that for whatever reason. It's like, listen, I can't, or I really don't want to, because for whatever, for maybe self-care purposes, maybe this person is always asking you to do something that you don't want to do. Okay, I'm not talking about work related, but I'm talking about in your social circle. So this is just kind of being aware of the fact that there could be people here in your circle, okay, people that that may be trying to kind of sponge off your beautiful energy vampires. They may be draining. They may even be draining to be around or have a conversation with. So again, this is you strengthening your boundaries here this upcoming week. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Okay, so the things that you are wishing, hoping, desiring, believe that they will come true. That's number one. I do feel that there may be this feeling of satisfaction this week because you're going to be more focused on clearing, canceling, and releasing either people or energies that don't align with your energetic frequency. Okay. Now, the 9 of Cups is also about abundance. Okay. So there may be something coming up for you, as you could see there. Okay. This deck already has this written on it. But abundance could be something that could be coming in your direction. Okay. There could be a clear opportunity, situation, circumstance, or event that you're going to be able to help yourself across. But this is talking about you getting rid of lower vibrational energies or people. So be very careful about people coming to you, trying to give you like a fast money type of solution. This is not about fast money solution. This is about you really getting to the bottom or to the root of the clarity that you need in order to see where it is that you want to move towards with this 9 of Cups energy. Okay. So very, very beautiful energy here for you. Let's see what advice we have for you, Haran. What advice do we have here for Haran? We have energy dispersal, which I was talking about you clearing, canceling, and releasing energy vampires or people who may be depleting your energy. Okay, there you go. So what is this saying? You are too busy with too many matters, causing your energy to scatter, making it difficult for you to focus. This state leaves you feeling drained. So how do you avoid that? Creating healthier boundaries, right? How do you do that? By saying no if you don't feel like doing or participating or whatever this may be. Okay. It says prioritize your well being and create a new plan to restore clarity and energy. And look at that. That truth I was talking about, illumination and clarity. The person's eyes are closed and they're being kind of, in a way, restoring their clarity or their energy. This is what this is talking about. This could also be talking about your home as well. So if there's things that are a little bit scattered around your home or in your office space or home space, this is talking also to make sure that those things are organized so that more of a positive energy flows. Okay. That being said, Haran, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, Haran. All right, up next, we have Tanya. Haran, you said, thanks as usual. All right, you're very, very welcome. All right, up next, who is number 4? Let's see who's number 4. We have Kaiser as number 4. Welcome, Kaiser. Okay, now number 4, Kaiser. And then next, number 5, I want to say it's Tanya. I think that's who's up next. Yes, Tanya is number 5. Welcome, Tanya. All right. Tanya is up next. Okay, perfect. Kaiser, welcome. Give me 1 second here. As I put the cards back and say hello to each and every one of you, my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike. I want to say welcome. I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. As you know, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Just keep aware they could also be in any area of your life. It could be in your love life. It could be in career. It could be in your spiritual journey. It could be something that you've been dealing with already, and your guides are in a way helping clear the way for you this upcoming week. So what I am channeling today is what your guides want you to know from June 9th all the way through the 14th. Okay, so just keep that in awareness. And let's take a look at Kaiser. Welcome. I'm going to start with your reading now. And let us begin. Kaiser, what are your guides want you to know for this upcoming week, June 9th through the 14th? As you know, time is, an open-ended type of energy. Okay, we are the ones that put time constraints on time. So although I am channeling for this week, that you can see this at any time in the near future. Okay. So Kaiser, let's see here. What do your guides want you to know this upcoming week, June 9th through June 14th? What do your guides want you to know? All right, and we have here, trust the universe. By the way, oh, my candle went off here. So it says, trust the universe. Remember that things ease and grace. Okay, stay calm, cool, collected, stay grounded, stay centered. Know that things that may come up or inconveniences, delays, or anything that may come up this upcoming week that may be a little bit challenging due to that full moon coming up this week. This is all the universe is saying. Hey, listen, things don't happen to you, they happen for you. It's time to pivot from things that you feel that aren't working for you and open the door to the things that you are manifesting. Okay, trust the universe, but I'm also getting to trust your intuition as well. It's coming across as like there's a need to remind you that sometimes the universe or your guides or your higher self talk to you by nudges. Okay, so I'm getting here like again, intuitive nudges. All right. So just be open to that possibility of and you know what, it's interesting because it's coming across as that it's not so much the listening of the intuition, it's following that intuition that you feel. Because at times it may seem like, well, I don't have tangible proof or evidence on why I should move in that direction instead of this other direction, right? And this is talking about the more that you allow yourself to trust not only the universe that is co-creating with you or your higher self or your guides, that the more you trust and have faith that things happen for you and that you are being supported and that you are co-creating and that the universe does co-create with you, then the more open you are into listening or following through those intuitions, especially with the full moon energy coming up this week. Your spidey senses may be very much high open, your six senses. Okay, six senses may be super open. Community. Okay, so you have community as well as blossom and abundance. There may be opportunities this upcoming week. Now this could go either way. Okay, this could be your guide saying, hey, listen, you're never alone, we're always with you. Even loved ones who may have crossed over to the other side. Okay, we're here making sure that you grow in abundance and you grow in prosperity, right? There could also be here something having to do with wealth or things that are of great value to you. You may start seeing either this upcoming week, or you may start seeing in the near future things actually opening up for you. There's also here talking about this community being people that you may already know. There may be an opportunity coming up either this week or in the near future where it's going to be very much connected to either a social network, meaning the people that you know, your friends, family, loved ones. It could be your coworkers, your staff, okay? It could be your colleagues as well, but there could be here some type of valuable partnership, collaboration, mentorship, internship, this type of working together. There's something about a connection, and that connection leading towards here potentially to a blossoming of some type of abundance. Now, whether that abundance is tangible abundance, meaning things that you can touch, money, things of that nature, or whether this abundance is just having true valuable connections, or this could also be talking about as you give and share your time to others, such as through hobbies, volunteer, or charity work. It's as if you're going to be bestowed on the other side of it. Your reward is things moving in your direction, with an easier sense of flow. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What else is coming through for you, Kaiser? What else does Kaiser need to know here for this upcoming week? I feel that there's going to be valuable connections here coming up for you this week. This could also be clients. If you deal with clients and customers, there could be more clients and customers that you may be seeing this week, especially if you are in a job where it's been feeling kind of like low, like it hasn't been moving energetically, or like you're in a job where commission is commission based. This is talking about you're going to start seeing a flow coming in your direction. Look at that high priestess, validation, confirmation. What I said at the top of the reading. What did I say? Full moon energy. What did I say? Your sixth senses, your spidey senses being very much in, in full throttle this week because of that moon energy. Okay. So high priestess, well, who rules the high priestess in tarot? The moon. So again, this full moon is going to be a very, very, very important for you to not only trust that the universe is co-creating with you, but you also to reach out to your guides, to your spiritual, your ethereal network, your higher self, however you may want to word that. But again, your intuition may be like very on point this week. Pay attention to the dreams that you may have this upcoming week, or whatever downloads that you may get when you are in a meditative state. There could be here some ideas, something coming very clear or illuminating for you. Okay. Maybe even something here connected to illuminating your awareness on how to create either stronger or more valuable bonds, or how to increase here something having to do with career or success, maybe even projects here. Okay. So I'm getting here kind of like if you've been in a creative, have had some type of like creative blockage or feeling like something isn't moving, this week could be the time that your intuition and your guides continue to work with you, and maybe you dream of something that is going to be very valuable or useful for you. That being said, let's take a look at your advice here, Kaiser. And of course, Tanya, you are up next. Masculine. Okay. Now, masculine has nothing to do with gender. It is about the yang energy. Okay. What is yang energy? Well, number one, like Mars energy, it's the passion, it's the drive, it's the ambition, it's getting fired up, being very much goal oriented. Okay. Being goal focused. There may be something here from the past or recent past that you've been thinking about. You've been turning a lot the wheels of your mind, or something that may come up this upcoming week where there's going to be a lot of wheels turning. This wheels turning could be something of a project from the past, a situation, circumstance, or event from the past that you are now going to feel better equipped to tackle or to move past, okay? Masculine says here, challenges in life are inevitable. They're always going to happen, regardless. It happens to all of us. However, but the divine masculine, like the lion, shows resilience in adversity, okay? So being proactive, masculine, yang energy, being proactive, being in a solution mindset, okay, instead of a problem mindset, a solution mindset is going to be important. It says the universe reminds you. There you go. Here we go. This is the universe reminding you from the top of the reading. The universe reminds you that true strength isn't shown in easy times, but when you choose to rise after falling. Okay? Very, very beautiful reading here for you, Kaiser. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe. Of course, I know you're subscribed already. Feel free to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. I hope these messages have been insightful. Okay, Kaiser, wish you a great week. All right, up next, we have Tanya. Welcome, Tanya. And Tanya, as I place all these cards, it says you wrote, yes, it was. Thank you again for, I'm sorry, there's this little heart here. For the lovely reading. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Just remember to, yes, Tanya, hello. Just remember to take mental note of the things that have come through for you. And remember that throughout the week so that you can have a more prosperous and abundant week for yourself. Okay. Intuition is going to be very important for you here, Kaiser. Make sure that you do your like meditation or allow yourself to get into a meditative state in order for you to start trusting or trust your intuition a lot more and actually, be guided by it. Okay. All right, Tanya, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you who are watching and for those of you who are new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today, I'm going to do a live 5-minute reading for all of you who are interested in getting a free 5-minute reading. Of course, if you are interested in thorough or deeper readings, even if it's just one question, it's perfectly fine. Just reach out to me. All right. Look at that. You got indecision coming out for you here, Tanya. Just reach out to me. All right. At my email, lexatarot@gmail.com or on my website. All right. So Tanya, welcome. I'm here shuffling saying, okay, Tanya's next, Tanya's next, Tanya's next, as I was talking, and I got indecision here, okay? So this week you may be on the fence on some things, or maybe you have been kind of like on the fence about something or about someone, or not being quite sure or being a little bit uncertain which way or which path to go through or to walk towards. Okay, I feel here, I gotta tell you, like, especially if this is connected to someone, like someone is giving you mixed signals here, or they may this upcoming week give you mixed signals. There's a sense of like being aware that this person or people, something about you noticing that their energy, I don't know if it's I'm feeling like it's intentional, like someone intentionally, I already started your reading, I haven't put the 5 minutes yet, but like someone intentionally creating some sort of uncertainty, but I'm getting like it's intentional, like they want you to worry, they want you to stress out, they want you to kind of be like, oh my God, what's going on, how's it, because I'm getting here, this is like attention based for some reason. So just be aware of that energy this upcoming week. Okay. All right, Tanya, let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, you have here, look at that, clear, cancel, and release. Clear, cancel, and release. Okay, there may be something coming in your direction. Like I said, I was feeling that at the top of the reading, that whether something or someone may be either placed in your path to see if you have figured out what you need to do for yourself, or someone intentionally creating some sense of uncertainty, or they may say something or they may do something so that you can worry or can focus on them. Because I'm getting that this is this type of energy where it's like it's like attention getting behavior. That's how this is coming across. So there may be something someone this week may say or do, and they may do it to cause a sense of an imbalance within you, or to create a sense of confusion. Sometimes people use this as a manipulation tactic, because the more you are confused about something, the more you don't step into your power, and the more that you are able to be kind of in a way manipulated in uncertainty. So here, this is talking to you about your guide saying, remember, you need to clear, cancel, and release that energy so that you can become more illuminated or have a clarity on exactly which decision to make or what exactly you want to do next. Okay? Because I'm getting here, there's an energy of someone being afraid that you get into your power, and that when you are in your power, you're going to make a decision that's going to, in a way, cut the strings of any manipulation tactics that they may be thinking or may potentially do here at some point in time. So by keeping you kind of like up in the air, or in limbo, it then gives them more time to, do whatever shenanigans they're doing, or the kind of misleading that may be taking place here. So the more that you are in your power, the more difficult it is for anyone to gaslight you, to love bomb you, to manipulate you. Look at that. Look what came out of the deck. I was just talking about this. It's going to be very important for, yep, is going to be very important for you to focus on your confidence this upcoming week, especially with this full moon energy that's happening this week. Okay, it's going to be of utmost importance for you to be in your own alignment, in your heart and your yin energy, so that you have the strength to clear, cancel, and release either energies, people, or a situation, circumstance, and event that may intentionally want to keep you uncertain, intentionally want to keep you confused. Okay, confidence is going to be key this upcoming week. Work on your solar plexus this week. There are lots of amazing solar plex hertz frequency solfeggios on YouTube. Okay, all you need to do is just lay down, put your hands on your belly button, okay, the belly button area, close your eyes and listen to that solar plex energy. Solar plexus focus a lot on self-confidence. They also focus a lot on your intuition, okay? So they really help in that area. You could also do that with your heart chakra as well. There's heart chakra hertz solfeggio frequencies, focusing on mending, releasing, and letting go of things that you may be, again, blocking here. Okay. So very, very interesting as I was getting that energy from the tippity top of the reading. The more that you are in sync with your heart's desires, the more that you are in sync and in a state of confidence. When you are in a state of confidence, you're standing in your power, and that limits or that repels the energy of vampires, or people who have lower vibrational energy, because you are the creator of your energy. You are the creator of your life. Okay. So there you go. Okay. You need to empower yourself, or be reminded that you have the power to stand up to people's, situations that they want to kind of have you around just because it benefits them. It may not be benefiting you. All right. Stability is going to be very important. Stability in your yin energy and in your sense of self-confidence. Let's see what else is coming through for you for this upcoming week. What do your guides want you to know? Okay, what do your guides want you to know? That was the Eight of Coins or the Eight of Pentacles there, really focusing on that. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, Tanya. And you have the Emperor. There you go. What did I say? You standing in your power. The Emperor is ruled by Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. It's you about setting firm boundaries, okay? Healthier boundaries, firmer boundaries, creating structure and organization in your life this upcoming week, and being in the leadership mindset, being focused and being practical. The Emperor doesn't make decisions based on their emotions. The Emperor is and rules with a sense of being wise and being very practical and realistic. So this is saying for you to create that type of energy structure around you so that you can strengthen your auric field and repel those things that don't need to be pulling on your energy or you thinking about those either things, people, situations, circumstances, or events. Hello, Ravi. Yes, you can place the number 6 next to your name and just write Ravi. You'll be right after Tanya. Okay. So again, the Emperor, you've earned your place in your own throne. And again, people may be wanting to deplete that or have you second guess certain things so that they can have the power and they could take away your self-confidence. So be aware of those manipulative energies or tactics that people may be in kind of exhibiting or showing you this upcoming week, especially with this full moon energy. Okay. All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. What is your advice here, Tanya? What is your advice? What is your advice? Set sail. Look at that. Gorgeous. Set sail. How do you set sail? Once you get out of this indecision. See how everything connects here? You get yourself out of your indecision, you're going to know where you need to pivot next. Okay. So indecision says you're being called to break boundaries. What are the boundaries? The hesitation, the uncertainty, the confusion, and the indecision. Okay. And it's saying here this upcoming week, living in this vast world, living in this vast world offers countless opportunities waiting for you to explore, and remaining in your comfort zone will only limit your growth. Okay? Like I said, feeling that someone is trying to do something to keep you stuck this upcoming week, whether this be work, whether it be your love life, whether it be your something here is keeping you in this kind of stuck energy. And I feel it's intentional. So just keep an eye out for that. It's time to take a step forward, broaden your circle, and let fresh experiences enrich your soul. Okay, there you go. Clear, cancel, and release. All right. Tanya, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Of course, I know you're subscribed already, but share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. And I hope these messages have been inspiring. And I wish you the best of luck this upcoming week, okay? For those of you that are watching and would like to know where I'm at as far as the list, well, Ravi is up next. Ravi, if you are here, give me a thumbs up while I focus on shuffling these cards back. Okay, and then up next, I don't have anybody up next. So if you would like to get a reading, feel free to jump in. Open list. Okay, so the list is still open. Hello, Ravi. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining today. Sorry about that. I'm going to drink my turmeric latte. All right. So As I get all this back into gear, for those of you who are watching, welcome. My credentials are down below. I am Lexa Tarot. I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And of course, if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, okay? If you're interested in a private reading, just reach out to me, lexatarot@gmail.com. And if you would like a in-depth reading from whatever comes up here, feel free to reach out to me. But that would be private readings, and the fee of that should be in the description box. If not, just reach out to me and we'll talk about that there. All right. All right. We're getting through the readings a lot quicker today. Spritz, spritz, spritz. All right. All right, so up next we have Ravi. Hello, Ravi, welcome. Let's take a look here at what your guides want you to know for this upcoming week, June 9th through June 14th. Now remember, time is fluid, so you may see these energies this week or you may see them in the near future, but let's see what your guides want you to know for this upcoming week, June 9th through the 14th. Look at what just popped out of the deck on its own. You have inner child healing. I've been reminding all of you that this week is a full moon. So check your local listings in regards to the full moon that may be happening in your area. Hello, Intrinsic Cur. How are you, my dear? You can place yourself as just write number one, because we're starting a new list now. Ravi is the last person on this list. Okay, so if you want a reading, okay, Intrinsic Cur. Okay, so Ravi, this week there's going to be a full moon. Okay, sometimes when full moons happen, there's a little bit of this energy that happens before the full moon, energy that happens after the full moon, where there may be a little bit of a rise of anxiety, stress, and worry. Maybe even also here, kind of like revisiting things that may be residually connected to some type of healing. Now, this healing could be in your love life. This healing could be in family. This could also be your inner child healing. In other words, the wounding that may have been caused by situations, circumstances, challenges, or obstacles in your life when you were younger. Okay. So the full moon energy creates, as you know, this is scientific. This is not spiritual. When there's a full moon, there is an energetic pull of currents in the ocean. Okay, so the full moon creates this wave, okay, which affects the ocean and very well could affect you. I mean, all of us. It affects us all energetically here, because we are more water than anything else. Our bodies are more water than anything else. So this is saying here that there could be some resurfacing of residual energies, hurt, pain, and sorrow from the past or recent past, but that you, this upcoming week, with the energy of the full moon, your higher self, and your guides, you're going to kind of look at it as a time for you to heal from that, or an opportunity for you to let go of those residual energies, okay? Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you, Ravi. There may be kind of like you getting a little bit sad or crying, or, just kind of feeling a little, I'm just getting here nostalgic or melancholic, but just know that, identify the feeling, identify what may be causing that, and then pivot. Slowly try to pivot from it. How do you do that? Well, by listening to uplifting, what do you call this? Affirmations. Okay. Working with your chakras. In the list, not list. Did I put it as a list? I have actually, let me, hold on one second. Copy link. All right, here we go. You could also, here, let me just write it like for everyone here. Free, long, free Reiki, long distance healing. Okay. So I'm putting it up here in the chat for all of you who would like, and you may kind of get into this energy this upcoming week. Okay. Because, sometimes that happens with the full moon. It kind of pulls and tugs in our, at our emotions. All right. So this is talking about clearing that energy, and ways that you can clear it is through Reiki, listening to solfeggio notes, aligning your chakras, and so forth. Okay. So a lot of spiritual work to help you with the emotional work. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through. You have the fifth chakra and good luck. Look at that. Angel of strength. You holding on to your mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, energetic strength. Okay. There may be something happening here, or something very much connected to the childhood wounding. Maybe around Leo season. That's July and August. So just there's something here about July and August coming up. So just keep that in the back of your mind. You do have here the fifth chakra. So communication and self-expression is going to be very important, whether it's you, again, saying the affirmations aloud, expressing how you are truly feeling, maybe just by writing it in your journal, maybe, again, speaking what you do want to see into existence rather than what you don't want to see. Okay, so manifesting in the present time. There is this energy coming in your direction in regards to good luck, but it's going to be very important for you to voice or use your forms of expression to use it as a tool. So using your forms of expression as a tool so that you can clear this inner child healing, or clear either energy connected to your love life or family life. Okay, so good luck is here. So this is beautiful. Things are going to be moving in your direction. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. This could be family related. It doesn't have to be, but it could be very much family related. Okay. Now, remember, we all have different types of family. What do I mean by that? Well, some people call their, blood family their family, but sometimes, especially if your family is far away, your social circle could be your family, your friends, people that you work with, your coworkers. So this could be in many different forms. Let's see what else is coming through for you, Ravi, for this upcoming week. Look at that, King of Swords. Don't get too caught up in your head, though. But King of Swords is a beautiful energy about being about being rationally mature, being able to use your intelligence and use your logical, rational thinking, and, be strategic, logical, okay? Your intelligence, using the rational mind in order for you to make better decisions or find better solutions or resolutions in matters that deal with or talk about healing. Okay, so that's going to be important there for you. Again, that healing could be through forms of expression, whether that is you writing in a journal, whether it's you using manifestations and things of that nature. Hello, Real Life Capella Revealed. Welcome. You are number 2. Just write number 2 next to your name if you are interested in a free 5-minute reading. Okay, so head over heart, it's going to be of importance here, Ravi, this upcoming week. Okay, that being said, thank you so much, Ravi, and I hope these messages are insightful for you this upcoming week, June 9th through the 14th. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls or people that you feel may benefit from these free channeled messages. All right, Ravi, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. All right, as I put these cards away, our next intuitive friend is Intrinsic Her, followed by Real Life Acapella Revealed. And as I put these cards back, I do want to mention for all of you who are watching, first, I want to say welcome. Okay, so whether you are new to the channel or whether you are a current subscriber, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages. So if you could give me a thumbs up, drop a rose in the comment section, or something as easy as just sharing my YouTube channel to your friends, family, loved ones, people that you feel may benefit from these messages, all of that helps. So, every little bit counts. So if it's just 2 friends you could share it with, wonderful. Okay. Let's grow into the next milestone. Okay. All right. Oh, Ravi says, thank you, Lexa. You're very, very welcome. Very, very welcome. All right. Okay, so for those of you, I don't know, I don't see anyone here. All of a sudden, you guys vanished from my from the people icon that I have here. Don't know what's going on. Oh, you're here. Okay, so there you go. You're here, but I don't see you here, but that's fine. Okay, now it came on. There we go. All right. All right, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Intrinsic Her. Welcome, Real Life Acapella. Up next, we're going to have Intrinsic Her, followed by How Kind of You. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right, so let's put our list. And we now have Intrinsic Her. I'm going to put IH for Intrinsic Her, okay, just so that it's not so long. And then next we have... let's see, we have Real Life Acapella. So Real Life Acapella, RLA. There you go. Okay, just so that I can keep that open. All right. Welcome, Intrinsic Her. Thank you so much for joining. All right, let's go. Spritz, spritz. Hold on a second. Let me turn on this candle that turned off a little while ago. Hold on. All righty. Let's get to it. La, 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 la. All right. So for those of you who are joining, welcome. Right now, I am doing the reading for Intrinsic Her, followed by Real Life Acapella. After that, I do have open availability. So if either one of you know some friends that you feel that may benefit from these channeled messages, send over my YouTube link, my live link, so that they could come on. Because pretty soon I'm going to be signing off. So there we go. All right, Intrinsic Her. Let's see what's coming through for you. What do your guides want you to know for this upcoming week, June 9th through the 14th? Remember, Intrinsic Her, that, I'm saying for this week, but it could be open to, whenever near future that could be. But I'm just kind of giving you that. Sometimes I do readings that are like this week, and then like 2 weeks later, someone's like, oh my God, remember that reading? It came through 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, especially when we're talking about the guides, guiding the messages. Sometimes it doesn't make sense now, but it may make sense later. All right, let's see intrinsic her, what's coming through for you. What do your guides want you to know for this upcoming week, June 9th all the way through June 14th? And we have here composure. Grounding yourself is going to be of utmost importance for you this week. Your guides want to remind you that, listen, take some time to either meditate or ground your energy. Okay? Like I said, full moon is happening this week. I've been talking about that since I started the readings here for you guys, because this could be this energy that you may feel a little bit nostalgic, melancholic, or a little bit much caught up in your head or your emotions because of that full moon energy. So your guides are reminding here that it's very important for you to ground yourself and to find or align yourself, okay? Remain calm, cool, collected. If someone, which by the way, you already know, and I'm saying you as all of you know, when there's a full moon energy, things get crazier and even more in an uproar. So people tend to get caught up in their feelings a lot quicker. They get to be a little snappy a lot quicker. Sometimes people, are having a rough time with that full moon energy. As you know, full moon, you know, impacts the ocean. It impacts. This is scientific. This is not woo-woo spiritual. Scientifically, it's proven that, the gravitational pull of the moon to the earth does affect the water currents. So this could affect people's emotions. So this could be your own internal obstacles, challenges, blockages, emotions that you may feel a little bit, kind of in limbo. So this is why this may be saying, hey, when you feel you're out of sorts, ground yourself. A great practice to have is to take 2 minutes at the top of the morning and ground yourself through meditation, and take 2 minutes at the end of the evening to ground yourself with meditation. So ground yourself before you leave your home, ground yourself after you get, obviously after you get home from wherever, and right before you go to sleep, you ground your energy. So this is really good, kind of like reminding you here that is going to be of importance. Please remember that if somebody aims low, you aim high. So remain in a calm, cool, collective type of energy. Okay, there may be irritable people out there, and or this could also be like you could feel a little bit irritable this upcoming week, which is why your guides are saying, hey, listen, remember, take time to connect with yourself before you deal with the, with people in general. Okay, I'm hearing here, be open to receive. So be open to receive, you know, higher vibrational energy. Be open to receive the guidance of the universe or your higher self as well. Okay. There may be some interesting. I'm seeing something here with your hands. So I don't know if you work with your hands, you create with your hands, something with your hands here. There's the sense here of, I don't know, there's something here with hands. You may feel more, I don't know if you're a light worker or an energy healer, but there's something about creation or something here with your hands that it's going to be important for you to keep calm, cool, and collected, So it's coming across. I mean, listen, I don't know because we don't know each other, but if you are a healer, or if you are a light worker, or if you are a person who does Reiki, okay, so however, or what is it, Qi Jong or something like that, it's coming across that you being grounded is going to help you so much this week. I'm a Reiki healer as well. So it's going to be very important for you to stay grounded so that when you are, or if you work, I don't know, but it's coming through very, very, very clearly for me to tell you this so that you are in alignment. You are where the energy flows from. So, in order for you to be able to help others, you need to be grounded. Because what happens is, especially if you're a healer, especially if you put your hands on someone or whatever it is that you do, this is saying you may be more open to feeling what this person is feeling or what they're going through, or you're going to see something like your intuition is going to kick up. And if you're not in alignment and if you're not grounded, then there's this energy of kind of like you getting a little bit thrown off by whatever it is that you see, feel, or experience while you are working as an energetic healer. Okay. So I don't know if this applies, but your guides are saying something about your hands. So I want to make that of a mention to you. With that same energy, if this does not apply, okay, in that you may be healing people now. If you are a Reiki practitioner or a natural healer and you haven't done it for a very long time, it's time for you to start working with that energy on yourself first. Okay? Because if you see these two hands, they have a lot of energy. And the person is sitting here grounding their energy and grounding themselves. So this is coming across as remembering, a reminder that you have the power to help your energy field. You have the power to ground yourself. You need to work on you. Okay. So this week, your guides are saying, hey, remember, you know, you're a healer. And sometimes healing starts with, I mean, not sometimes, all the time, healing starts with you before you can heal others. Okay. So if you feel that that has gone a little dormant, your guides are telling you, remember who you are. Remember your life purpose, or remember your link to being a healer. Okay. So there you go. And yeah, because if it's, especially if it's gone dormant, this is like, listen, remember who you are, like that movie, The Lion King, where Mufasa comes from the sky and is like, hey, remember who you are. This is your guide saying, remember who you are. You're a person who is here to fulfill your life purpose in this lifetime. And it may here include by you getting grounded and working on yourself this upcoming week, especially with the full moon energy. Okay. I'm seeing something about a crystal. So that may be something very specific for you. You may want to charge or recharge a crystal with moon, the full moon energy that's coming up, and keep it in your pocket. Just, I'm hearing something about recharging you. So it's like, yes, the crystal, but there's something here about recharging you. Okay. Recharging you. I don't know what that may be about. I don't know what that is, but your guys are saying recharge you. So you got to recharge yourself here. All right. In order to give, you cannot give from an empty cup. Okay. We have here, I mean, look, validation, confirmation, the crown chakra. The crown chakra is the connection to the divine. It's the connection to, to source, to the universal power. You have two cards telling you the same thing. I'm telling you, your guys are saying something about you downloading or recharging. And remember that I just said a little while ago, it's something about you recharging yourself. And whether that's physically, mentally, energetically, emotionally, there's something here about you needing to ground yourself, and that grounding here and you recharging yourself, so that you can spiritually connect with yourself and with the divine, so that you can be able to have a full cup, so that then you can help others. Okay. But your guys are just giving you that reminder. Let's see what else is coming through. Up next is real life acapella. So stay tuned, real life acapella. I'm almost done with you. Look at that. Two of Cups. Now listen, usually people always say Two of Cups has to do with romance, right? With love. Yes, that could be the case. That is the case in some cases. But because the context of your messages are so spiritual, The Two of Cups is about you reminding you, your guys are reminding you, remember, you have a deep connection to your own source of power. You're very powerful. You're more powerful than what you think you are. And you have a very good connection with your crown chakra to the divine or to the spiritual realm. You could be a very intuitive person. You could be even a person who downloads energy. I mean, well, okay, fine, energy. I was going to say something else, but energy came through. Maybe you download energy like a Reiki practitioner or something. But there's definitely here this soul to soul connection between you and the divine. It's very, very important for you not to neglect you. You cannot neglect yourself, because what's happening is you're depleting yourself, which is why I keep getting here, especially if you are a healer, or the healing of yourself, that is coming across so powerfully for you, for this upcoming week. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What is your advice here, intrinsic her? I hope this is making sense, and I hope that these messages are making a lot of sense for you. But they all three are saying the same thing, which is very, very interesting. Let's see your advice for this upcoming week. I mean, look, 4 different decks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different decks. Your guides are saying the same message in 4 different decks. This deck has 85 cards. This deck over here has 78 cards. This deck over here has about 90 something cards, because I put 2 different decks together. And this one right here has about 45 different cards. And out of all those numbers that I gave you, they're all giving you the same message. So this is more than just a coincidence here. Okay? Slow down says you're always chasing results. You know what? It's so funny, because I'm also getting you're always chasing to help others, or you're chasing as in like you give so much energy to other people. So this is saying you're always chasing results, but the universe calls you to slow down admin life's busyness. Validation, confirmation, composure, validation, confirmation, seventh crown chakra, which is the crown chakra. Validation, confirmation, 2 of Cups, you connecting with the divine, you connecting with your spiritual network. There you go. It says, let go of the rush and savor each moment and truly release the tension within. Exactly what I was channeling at the top of the reading, because I said that with composure, you need to ground yourself. There's something here about you needing to remember that you may have fallen a little bit off the discipline of cultivating or enriching or strengthening your spiritual connection with the divine. So this is saying it's time for you to check in and start having or creating a routine or being more disciplined in that area, so that you have, so in a way you fill up your own cup. Okay. So, intrinsic her, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Of course, I know you're subscribed, but share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. And I hope these messages resonated with you. I mean, what a powerful reading. All 4 decks said the same exact thing over and over again. So whatever this is, I hope it has served a reminder that if you have fallen off your spiritual routine and you have fallen off the disciplined schedule of taking time and carving out for you to slow down and ground yourself, this week is going to be very important for you to do that. Okay. All right. I hope these messages have been insightful. Thank you so much, Intrinsic Her, and I'll see you soon. All right, let's see what you wrote here. You wrote, okay, I'm a healer. Aha, you see? I told you. I knew it. They were showing me your hands a lot. So I don't know what type of healer you may be, but to me, it's a symbol that's definitely someone who may be a light worker or a healer, because I'm a Reiki practitioner. And so I use my hands to heal as well. So that's great. Says, you are awesome. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Intrinsic Her. That's very sweet. I haven't been in the healing practice in years. Oh, there you go. That's the reminder that came through. It says, okay, you are so right. I tend to help others a lot and neglect my own well being. There you go. This is reminding you this week it's time for you to get back into your own practice and have the discipline to do it every time. Okay, you are a light worker. Look at that. Yeah, there you go. I did fall off greatly. Well, there you go. Your guides are like, yep, now it's time. Very, very beautiful light worker. Yeah. Well, there you go. I mean, that was as clear as I don't know, clear as a bell, clear as clear water. Very, very interesting. Yes, that resonated all the way. I see. Thank you so much. And thank you to your guides who have come through. I am honored and humbled when you guys, your guides kind of like they come through and they're like, hey, this is what's going on. So very, very beautiful energy. All right, up next we have real life acapella. All right, real life acapella. If you're here, come on down. It is time for your reading. Just for those of you who are watching, I do have space for one more or two more readings. So if you are interested in a reading, let me know so that I can add you to the list. Okay. And please do me a favor and check our community post. Give it a thumbs up. Always check the community post on Sundays, because I will let you know when I am coming on and doing the spiritual Sunday. I'll try to be more vigilant on being more disciplined myself and getting on and sharing the Sunday spiritual Sundays. Because trust me, my guys have told me the same thing. Not so much about the routine or discipline, but like being more disciplined about coming and doing these readings. There's something about these readings being super important for the collective. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, just help me with all the other things that I have, because I have so many tasks on the list. And they're like, all right, we're going to help you, but just remember. And I'm like, okay, cool. All right, real life acapella. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And for those of you who are interested in getting a free 5-minute reading, well, add yourself to the list down below. I don't have anyone after real life acapella. And let's see here, real life acapella, what's coming through for you. What do your guides want to share with you? Sometimes they come up with things that you're like, wow, that no one knows about that, or wow, I haven't thought about that in a while. So let's see, real life acapella, what's coming in for you. What do your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time? For some reason, like with your reading, real life acapella, I'm like, there's something about the exhale. There's something about breath or exhale. So I don't know if you do breath work. I don't know if you've ever tried to do breath work. I don't know if you, focus on breathing in order to connect or to calm some sense of anxiety or worry, but I'm getting like to take a deep breath and to just, okay, so there may be something here connected to breath or breath work, okay? Power and intention, all right? Beautiful. You have the power to push things forward, and your guides are telling you, in order for you to be able to do that, you need to center yourself, and maybe that's the reason I was getting the whole breathing thing, to center yourself in understanding and knowing exactly what your intentions are. Not the outcome that you want to see, but the intention behind or the energy behind whatever it is that you are manifesting or bringing into your energy or bringing into your auric field. Okay, so power and intention is very important. They're also it's interesting because I'm getting, listen, I don't know if you're intuitive, I don't know if you're spiritual, I don't know what it is, but there's something about you are more powerful than what you think, or you know that you are powerful, but you kind of like forget sometimes, is how this is coming across. So power, I am creator. So manifesting in that energy. Listen, there's lots of YouTube examples that you can type away, find a I am creator affirmation. So you doing an I am creator affirmation and connecting more to the intention of what it is that you want to see in your auric field. Okay. So that is the power of intention. It's the energy that you're putting forth in whatever it is that you want. Okay. Not so much want, but what you're trying to bring into your energy field. You have the power to make something possible. And this is maybe talking about reminding you of the power that you have within you, that you may be forgetting, or you may be too kind of looking at things from a 3D perspective and kind of forgetting the part of the spiritual essence of yourself, the power that you have to create. Maybe you're putting too much power or giving up your power too much in a way in other areas of your life. Okay. And this is saying, bring it back to you, center yourself, and be very intentional of the things that you want to see manifest in your life. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through for you. You can harness your power by number one, creating some time for yourself to just have like a quiet moment. You can listen to Solfeggio Hertz frequency. I'm giving you all of these are examples. Okay. So you want examples? These are all the examples. You going and checking out some daily affirmations, maybe on Pinterest. Look at that. Answers. You want answers? Yeah. There's something that you may be seeking that you may find the answer to, and maybe that's what this reading is about. It's letting you know, hey, listen, you're searching for answers. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about creating a disciplined time for yourself, 2 minutes in the morning, 2 minutes in the evening, for you to center yourself and be in a meditative state. Doesn't have to be meditation, but it could be a meditative state, whether it's listening to Solfeggio, closing your eyes and repeating a beautiful manifestation or affirmation that calls at your heart, okay, that pulls your interest. Okay, it could be you looking at yourself in the mirror and reviewing some affirmations that you feel that you need, because maybe there's a confidence issue, maybe there's this sense of just reclaiming your power in certain areas in your life. Okay, communication is very important. You have hostilities and financial constraints. There may be some, like I said at the top of the reading, there may be some areas where there may be here this upcoming week, there may be a little bit of some type of hostility. Maybe here, going head to head with someone. Someone says one thing or believes one thing, you say another thing, you believe something else. This could be what I'm getting here. Also, maybe your guard being up this upcoming week. There could be some type of verbal or emotional situations, circumstances, or events here this upcoming week that you may feel a little bit like, again, that you've lost your power or that you're not in control of something here. All right. So this is kind of in a way reminding you, doesn't matter how it may look from the outside. Okay. You have the answers within, and you can very much connect to your guides at any moment in time. But you need to believe in this type of energy, that you can create this and that you have the intention to shift certain energies. But if you are in a sense of self-doubt or you are in a lack of belief, then that is going to be very difficult, because one thing is for you to say some type of daily affirmations, and another thing is for you to believe the energy within the words of those affirmations. Two things that are very different. Okay. Let me just give you an example, and this is just an example that I'm seeing. It's like when when you put on something that you feel, you put something on, let's say it was some outfit, and you look really, really good in that outfit, whatever the outfit is. But you look at yourself in the mirror, but you don't believe that you look good in the outfit. Even when people are like, yeah, you look really good. That really, really makes you look nice or attractive or handsome or however, and you may not feel it. You see what I'm saying? This is that energy that I'm getting here. Okay. When maybe at another point in time you wear something and you feel like, damn, I know I look good. Those are two examples of a person wearing an outfit. Example number one is talking about a person who doesn't believe in the energy that they are looking well, feeling well, looking and kind of in this energy of, that confidence. And the other one is like, I know I look so good today. I know that I'm going to ace this interview. It's an energy. And so this is what this is talking about in regards to power and intention. Okay, so gave you that example there. Let's take a look at what else. Connect to the intention. The intention is the power that you're not able to see, but that you're able to feel or experience. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What else is coming up for you? Real life a cappella for this upcoming week. You have beautiful Two of Cups energy, soul to soul connection. And it's coming across as, like I was telling you before, the connection between what you may be saying, the affirmation or that manifestation, connected soul to soul with the intention. Again, you have two things written here, power and intention for this upcoming week. You have the Two of Cups, two intertwining energies, power and intention. So as long as both of those are present, and you're cultivating and you're focusing on the power and the intention of whatever it is that you want to see, not the outcome, but what you want to see in fruition. This is talking about this being a very, very beautiful type of mutual energy that you're going to be giving to this. Nine of Wands. Be persistent. Even if there's something that may look a little bit choppy this week, even if there's something that may not be kind of like where you want it to be, even if something may be challenging and draining, or even if someone, especially with the full moon energy that's coming up this week, people may be a little bit edgy. No matter how these things may present themselves, this is talking about you. Yes, if you feed into those lower vibrational frequencies, well, yeah, you're going to feel a little bit drained. This is also talking about you may feel a little bit drained with this full moon energy coming up, because the full moon sometimes does pull on that fear, worry, anxiety, or concern. Okay, so this is saying, don't look at the times you have fallen, look at the times that you're going to get up. So you fall 9 times, you get up the 9th. Nine of Wands is about perseverance. Nine of Wands is also the wounded warrior. Okay, so again, pushing yourself through those challenges is going to help you here connect more with the power of and the intention. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you as advice here, real life acapella. I hope these messages are insightful for you. And if they seem a little bit like it's not making sense, just take a look at this reading again, okay? Or watch it again throughout the week so that, maybe it makes more sense later on than it does right now at this moment in time, okay? Because this is for this upcoming week, June 9th through June 14th. Okay, so maybe you need a little bit more context as the week unfolds. Okay, all right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What advice does real life acapella revealed need right now at this moment in time in regards to this upcoming week, June 9th through June 14th? All right, let's see. It says, guided by wisdom. Interesting, guided by wisdom, and you have two cards. Okay, I think you're the last person right now. You have two cards here, okay, and two cards here. So the financial constraints and the hostilities, the challenges and obstacles that either you may have been experiencing already or may be experiencing this upcoming week, and you have power and intention and answers. But I want you to look at something here. Look at the fact that even though these are two different cards from two different decks, before I even read Guided by Wisdom, because there's another thing that I want to mention here. I'm turning it over because I need to talk about this first, because that says wisdom. This person has white hair. This person has white hair. White hair in tarot, okay? The Hermit card in tarot has white hair. The Hermit card in tarot is ruled by Virgo, an earth sign, okay? The Hermit card in tarot is about introspection. It's about connecting with yourself, having a soul searching experience through the act of solitude in order for you to see or gain clarity on some things that you either have been going through, a sense of challenge right now at this moment in time. Okay, so this energy could be an ongoing energy that could have already been at play. And then this week it's saying, this is the energy maybe that you're in, and this is how you can overcome this energy. Also, this could be talking about, this could be an upcoming situation, circumstance, or event this upcoming week where things may be a little hostile and you may feel a little bit where your lack of confidence, or something may feel as if it's you've lost something of worth or lost something that's super important, or you're not having so much success in something here, right? It could be this upcoming week. And this is saying, listen, you have the power to shift this lack mindset or this resistant mindset into something more for you to gain clarity and wisdom by you connecting to your power, connecting to the intention, and then the answers appear. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but there is a saying that says, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So this energy here is as if it's getting you ready for those answers that you are needing to see or to look at or to think about or to do the soul searching here that is necessary in order for you to connect, Two of Cups, for you to connect with your higher self, with your spiritual guides, because these messages are what your guides want you to know. Nine of Wands, you may have been in the past or recent past, or may feel this upcoming week that you just have no more energy. You're drained. You're like, my God, like what else can go wrong? Or what else, when am I going to get out of this cycle? It's just frustrating. It's draining. It's difficult, right? And this is saying, well, you can. You gotta connect here. with your higher self. Not only do you have one, two cards with white hair, which symbolizes wisdom, but you have a third card with white hair that again is symbolizing a sense of soul searching, a sense of you going within so that you can know and be guided to the answers that you have been asking, seeking, praying, thinking about or having in the back of your mind. Now, let's see what the advice says. It says, you've walked this path before and you know the steps to take, though you fear upsetting others or you fear the guilt that comes with certain things or decisions that you need to make this upcoming week. It says, you are being called to follow the wisdom deep within, even if it's not popular, as it will lead you to true balance and harmony. So, again, it's talking about your inner wisdom. And here you go again, power and intention and answers. So, very, very interesting messages here for you. 3 cards, 3 different decks with someone with white hair. Okay. So, listen to the advice and listen to your inner oracle as you connect more with your spiritual guides or the spiritual realm. Real life a cappella revealed. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share with like minded souls. And I hope it brought some type of clarity. And if it doesn't make sense now, it may make sense throughout the week. All right. Take care and have a good one. Hello, Prob. Welcome. Prob, if you are interested, okay, let's see what you wrote here, right? Real life acapella. Let's see. Hold on. It says, yes, Prob, you can be added. It says, thank you. This was confirmation. There you go. That's why I do these readings, Spiritual Sundays, your guides, giving you the messages that are coming through. I hope that it has been helpful, and I hope that you receive the answers that you need in order to clarify or to bring enlightenment or clarity in whatever you may be going through. No, I'm not ending the live, my dear. Hi, Prob. I'm not. Oh, what did I do? Did I put this in the right space? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, it's this way. Yes. No, I'm not ending the live. I will be ending it, but not right now. But yes, Real Life Acapella, thank you so much. All right, you're welcome. Well, before I start the reading with Prob, for those of you who are watching, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, my credentials, or if you just want a private reading, well, listen, feel free to look down below in the description box. You will see my links down below. And if you want to reach out to me, you could reach out to me through my email, lexataro@gmail.com, or you can go on my website and read all about me and testimonials. And then you could also reach out to me through my website. Okay, that being said, let's take a look here. Sorry for all the noise. Give me 1 second, Prob. Let me just add ice to my latte, to my turmeric latte. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. All right, Prob. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's get on it. Spritz, spritz, and let us begin. Oh, this candle. All right, I need a different candle. Hold on. All righty, now we're ready. Oh, thank you. You like my my nails. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, they're like that reflective type of like, it looks like it's like, like steel or iron or something. Thank you so much. All right. Hello, Jay. Hey, can I ask a question? Well, take a look at what I'm doing. Ow. Yes, I do them myself. Jay, I like the live much support. Oh, you're welcome. Well, today, Jay, it's Spiritual Sundays. So what I do is I do readings focusing on what your guides want you to know. So if you're interested in that topic, you're more than welcome to join. All right, so there you go. Okay, Prob, let's get on it. So Jay, if you're interested in focusing on, it's not a question. What is this? Okay, sorry. I just got a message here. So Jay, the question is focusing on what your guides want you to know. Okay, if you're interested, just put number 1 next to your name so that you don't lose your place, okay? All right. All right. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You do a really good job. I wish I could do my nails myself. Clear. Well, listen, let me give you a tip. This is the secret about my nails. They are glue-ons. Yes, they are glue-ons. Okay? You do yourself your little manicure. You what do you call this? You use the rough side of the nail buff. Oh my god, this is like now a nail channel right now. But let me tell you real quick. And you buff it, so that it's rough, and then you use a different nail glue. And then that's it. Hold on. Hold on a second, because I've said this a couple of times and I don't want to say it again. There we go. All right, Jay. So I wrote a response to what you just said, okay? That being said, let's get to Prob. Prob, let's find out here. What do your guides want you to know this upcoming week? What do your guides want you to know this upcoming week? June 9th through June 14th. Of course, this could be any time. It could be after the week, but that's what I'm going to be focusing on, okay? So let's take a look here. Prob, what do your guides want you to know this upcoming week, June 9th through 14th? Okay. Let's see. Prob, your guides have sacred plan. Ooh, this is beautiful. Look at that, all that energy around you. There's something that you want to see or get some type of solution or resolution. Your guides are reminding you here that whatever this is, there's a lot having to do with divine planning or divine timing, sacred plan. You may be even thinking like you want to see something in a specific way, or that you may have like an expected kind of linear path of what you expect or hope to see the plan come into fruition. And your guides are saying you may have a plan in your head, prop, but the universe may have a different plan, but still getting to that same goal, or maybe even a better goal. So sacred plan here is as if, yes, continue with the intention. Okay, intention is going to be very, very powerful. So the intent of your manifestation is going to be important. And it's saying continue to stay in that energy. Okay, especially this week where there's a full moon. So take a look at what date specifically you'll be able to have a full moon. Okay, in your area. I know here I want to say it's June 11th. So around that time frame, this is telling you connect yourself with that full moon energy and continue to manifest. Okay, you have a plan, but there is a better plan coming in, or a different way the plan may be seen or may be executed by the universe. There's something that here that you may have been wishing, wanting, desiring, yearning. You want to see something come into fruition. And your guides are saying, hey, listen, don't think that just because you haven't seen it in the way that you want to see it manifest, don't think that we've forgotten or that we have not been listening to your true heart's desires. This is saying we're listening. Continue to be in the state of I have it and that you are creator, and allow the universe to show you the manner in which the plan is going to unfold. Because I'm getting here something about the plan unfolding in a very different way or in a different sequence. I don't know what that's about. Maybe what you expect to happen first will come middle, and what you thought was going to happen last will come first. There's something here about order. I keep hearing sequence. So there could be a sequence of events that you want to see first, or that you think should happen first. And the universe is saying, listen, don't worry about what comes first, what comes second. Just focus on the intention that you have in whatever it is that you are manifesting, right? So very interesting, because I got the word sequence. It may not come in that consecutive sequence. I don't know what this is about, but I keep getting sequence, so I don't know. Let's see what else is coming through for you. You have happy family. Okay, this could be connected to family. It doesn't have to, but it could. It doesn't always have to talk about blood family. It could be work family. It could be friend family. It could be your partner family. It could be your children family. It could be family in different ways. Okay. They want to remind you that after the storm, you will see the rainbow. Things are going to clear up for you. Okay. Prob. So whatever may seem a little bit hazy, or whatever may seem a little bit uncertain, or you don't know exactly how something is going to work out, they're saying, don't worry, it's going to come out, or it's going to work out for you for your highest good. That's why you have happy family. So this upcoming week is reminding you, yeah, don't get caught up too much in your head though, because you have thinking person. Yeah, don't get caught up in your head, okay? Whatever this is coming in with a sense of good luck and with a sense of success or abundance, okay? Let's see what else is coming through. What else Prob, what do your guides want to share with you for this upcoming week? Continue to be, because I keep hearing continue. So continue to stay in a high vibrational energy. Even if it's a little bit difficult, even if it's just kind of like sometimes you get worried or sometimes you're a little bit concerned, saying let that go, let those concerns go. Just focus on the positive, happily, successful energy, not outcome, energy. Okay. So focus on that energy. That's why you have thinking person. If you have a clear quartz, that you used to use and haven't used it for a while, place it under cold water and then put it for the full moon. Okay. Place it so it could charge during the full moon. So what you could do is place it under cold water, dry it off very well, place it in some salt, take it out of the salt, and on the full moon, place it so that it could get charged. And then after it's charged, then you infuse it with your manifestation. Okay? So you're getting like this interesting. That makes sense. They're saying that's a plan. Is they're like giving you a specific ritual type of thing to use in order to use, like there's something about here about a clear quartz, or if it's not a clear quartz, I'm seeing clear quartz. I'm seeing physically clear quartz and I'm seeing clairvoyantly clear quartz. So I don't know if you have a clear quartz, but if you do, you should start using it again, or it needs to be cleansed in order for you to connect with the power. And for those of you who are like super doubtful about that, guess what? The watches, especially really nice watches, guess what they have inside? Clear quartz. Laser, guess what those laser machines have inside? Clear quartz. So it's not just spiritual, it's science, okay? Crystals are used in so many different ways in the modern world that people forget. I think it's meant for us, for those who kind of like don't see it, so that they don't know, or they forget. But those that are awake know. There you go, 3 of Pentacles. Through hard work, discipline. Wow, with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're getting something is coming. Something beautiful is coming through hard work, collaboration, or focused effort. There's this energy of whatever common goal. It's like, remember that when I said at the top of the reading here, Prop, you have something that you're wishing, yearning, desiring to come into fruition. And the universe is saying, yes, we know. We know that you want this plan, this idea, this focus, this intention to happen. We both have a common goal. The universe wants to help you, and you are in co-creation with the universe. So that kind of working together, and it's interesting because this is the 3 of Pentacles, but you only see 2 people in this 3 of Pentacles. Usually you see more than 2 people, but this deck shows it in 2. So this is very much saying to you, hello, work with the universe works with you. For what? Well, it's going to help you here open up a brand new beginning. Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment, emotional maturity, emotional intelligence. There may be here connections that you may come with this upcoming week. And these connections, like I said, these connections could be with other people. It could be with family. It could be collaboration. It could be mentorship. It could be someone, you working closely with someone, well with someone. But your intentions are going to be key here. Okay. Ace of Cups also is about intuition. So there's this kind of like connection between your crown chakra and your solar plex chakra is how this is coming across. So the clearness of the clear quartz, they're showing it to me as your crown chakra. and this energy here of the sacred plan as your solar plexus. So not only to think or to have the belief in your mind, but also believe and have faith in regards to whatever it is that you're yearning, wishing, or desiring. All right. Jay, I hope you're still here. I'm almost done. And let's take a look at your advice prop. You have spread your wings. Wow. It says, listen to this. Stop hiding your talents. Now is the moment to reveal your true self and let your spirit soar freely. Fly higher, reach for the stars destined for you. Look at that. Sacred plan would spread your wings. Okay? Don't worry, don't stress. Continue with your intention and the power of your intention, and believe that the universe is working and supporting you in your journey. You're not alone. 3 of coins. You're not alone. You've got an army of high vibrational beings, maybe even people who have crossed over on the other side, helping you in whatever this successful outcome that you want to see or new beginning that you want to have, that you've been thinking for quite some time. Okay. Hopefully, these messages were insightful and gave you the clarity that you may need for this upcoming week. All right. So, thank you so much, Prop, for stopping by. And of course, I thank your guides for trusting me in channeling their messages. So, thank you so much. All right. Let's see who's up. I love this white card deck. Which one? White card deck. Oh, this one right here. Is it this one? Oh, you're very welcome. This one right here. I don't know which white card deck, but this one does have white in it. It's like gray. Yeah. I love this one. I love this one. It's more modern. This one is more modern. Yeah. Yeah. So there we go. I used it today because I feel like it's more kind of like more modern and more like everyday, like, you know, so, and we are talking about this week. So I'm like, yeah, that's the perfect one. Ooh, what's the name of this deck? That's a good one. I have to see the name of it because I forgot the name of that deck. I completely forgot the name of that deck, but I'll let you know for sure. Well, I hope, yes, it says, and the reading resonated heavily. Well, there you go. I'm so happy it did. Remember, I have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. All I do is read the energy that is being presented to me for me to give it to those of you who have eyes to see and ears to hear. Okay, so thank you so much. You said, I mean, it was very specific for me. Well, yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, those are your guides, my dear. Those are your guides. Very, very beautiful. Okay, very, very beautiful. All right, up next. Well, listen, so happy that it resonated. Thank you so much, Prop. Up next, we have Jay. Hello, Jay. Welcome. Jay, I'll be and then I'll put next. I'm gonna put next. I'm gonna have only one more person and then I'm gonna close the reading. Oops. I'm gonna put for two more people. There we go. Hello, Jay. If you're here, welcome, welcome. Give me a thumbs up so that I can start your reading. Jay, if you're here, give me a thumbs up. For those of you who are watching, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, my credentials, or If you are interested in a private reading, please let me know by either contacting me through my Gmail at lexatarot@gmail.com, or through my website. So let's see. Are you here? All right. Intuitive friends, remember that if you place yourself on the list, it's very important for you to stay on nearby, so that when I call your name, you are up for the reading, and then I can start your reading right away. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. Today, I am channeling messages focusing on what your guides want you to know for this upcoming week, June 9th, all the way through June 14th. Now, of course, that can change. There may be some, information now that may not resonate right now, but it may resonate at another later date and time. Okay. All right. I'm waiting for Jay to pop up. These are free readings, so feel free to add yourself to the list if you are interested. Sorry, that's me moving my latte around. It's turmeric latte, for those of you who are interested and curious. Oh boy. All right. Jay, if you are here, it's time for you to pop up. If not, I'm going to take the next person on who. Wait, hold on. All right. For those of you who are here, welcome, welcome. If you're interested in a free reading, please let me know. The question is already up, so all you need to do is read the question that's there, okay? And the question that I'll be channeling is what you need to know for what I should say, what your guides want you to know for this upcoming week, okay? What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Okay, I think we lost Jay. No worries. If you are interested in a reading, just let me know. Feel free to add yourself to the list. Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome, welcome. All right. So what I'm going to do is I will be coming on later tonight to give you guys more readings. Until then, take care, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.